know that time check is 6 a.m. exactly. Welcome to the new Urban Morning Show. It's reloaded, it's upgraded, updated, cooked, spiced, marinated, specially for you. Welcome once again to Prime Morning. My name is MFA Akosia Adeti. Hello, Jay.
Well, thank you very much, MFA. And even what excites me most is the fact that, you know, when you jump sometimes when you're using an app and it's time for you to upgrade, you see your phone automatically downloading the upgrade, right? Exactly. That's what happened to us over the weekend, and we have downloaded our upgrade just to go up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our... Oh, you did that for me. So we've got a brand new face join us on the show this morning, and if you allow me a drum roll, allow me to introduce the man, Mr. Daniel Dazzy.
Yeah, and the crowd goes wow.
Wait, did you come by air, by road,
land
or
sea.
submarine?
I dug through the ground. Yeah, there's a tunnel down there. Guys, it's so great to be here.
Yeah, welcome to our house.
Thank you, guys. It's now our house,
yes.
Really. Yes, it's finally here. We've been talking about it for weeks, for days, and we can finally unwrap that box that we have.
Well, it's a meal takeover. I was happy when I saw Daniel joining us. Because,
I promise.
Then we're about to sandwich the only woman amongst us.
Happen. I've got this covered. Don't worry.
Dude, tell the truth. You wanted more chicks.
Well, there's a lot to line up on the show this morning for every single person out there. Enough for you to grab a bite and enjoy. We're looking out for wonderful interviews, and it excites me, Daniel. We're talking to quite a number of personalities this morning.
Yes. Yeah. So you know our COVID-19 case count has gone up.
Oh yes.
But the number of recoveries has shot up to
Very
about 1,700.
Maybe we have.
Deputy Health Minister is joining us today.
Oh yes. Maybe we have our own COVID-19 organics from Madagascar.
Well, yes. Speaking of those organics, he's been speaking about that, whether or not we need to take it seriously as a country, and he'll be answering that question. Also, Professor Ken Atefa is joining us.
Oh yes.
He's the Executive Secretary of the National Identification Authority. The question is, are they helping the government to rig the election? Simple question.
Big question for us this morning, MFA.
Well, later in the show, I'd have the Rainmaker join me. We're talking about the cost of COVID-19 on the Ghanaian economy. How are you affected in your pockets? Yeah.
Well, if you love music, guess what? The feminine, so the females have taken it on to make sure they box each other left and right. So many beefs happening in the world of entertainment as well. We'll give you more updates. But right now, time for us to do our daily nugget.
Now, today's nugget is by Dennis Wakely, and he says that happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, or won. It is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and attitude.
It's like food for the soul, I tell you. It excites me so much. Anyway, let's get to know more about Dennis Wakely this morning. Now, he was born in 1933 in San Diego, California, and there he is on your screens now. Now, he's an American motivational speaker, a writer, and a consultant as well.
Interesting. These are the pioneers of motivational speeches.
Yes.
and public speakers. Now, he's been recognized as the best-selling author of the audio series The Psychology of Winning, and books like Seeds of Greatness and The Winner's Edge. He's also been inducted into the International Speakers Hall of Fame. That's when I know Jay wants to be at soon.
I want to get there.
Yes, he's a founding member of the National Council for Self-Esteem and a former chairman of psychology for the U.S. Olympics Committee's Sports and Medical Council.
Interesting. Happiness cannot be traveled
Is it true? Happiness cannot be traveled to.
Owned, earned, or won.
Well, you know what I think about this? You know what I think about this? We are always saying, when I get this thing, I'll be happy. But we forget that you can be happy right now.
Yeah.
Imagine I paid, all expense, trip to...
What's
your favorite vacation place?
Maldives.
You see? And you'll not be happy?
I will be happy now.
So basically, before I say he's traveled to happiness. Well, it depends on where you're looking at it from.
I agree.
Anyway, it's all good. So you're still logged on to the show, but Daniel, it's good to have you join us on the show. How do you feel again?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm excited. I can't wait to start the interviews, bro.
Oh yes,
yes, and the news flash coming up. A lot of juicy headlines I see already.
Exactly.
I cannot wait to have you as well. Now let's get you started. You know, when you're home, you don't want to be lazy. You want to be working out. Shake up with Jamal.
Good morning, viewers. Good morning. We are here today again for the shake-up. Okay, so today we're doing arms and shoulders workout. So if you're ready, I hope you have your weight. If you don't have, you can get a bottle of water. Then you join us. I hope you're also staying safe. Okay, let's go. Aha. Okay.
Hi, I'm Kiani.
Okay, so let's go. First with the weights, let's start with the shoulders. Okay, we're doing 10. Let's go. We go 1, 3, 4. Last one, we go 5. Very good. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's start with the arms. Let's go on the arms. Ready? Go. Let's go. 1. We go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 11. We go 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. All right, so pick one. Pick one. No, you can face the side. Face the side. Face. Go down. Very good. So let's go. Stretch. 1. We go 2, 3. Up. We go 4, 5. Let's go. 6. Stretch. We go 7. Let's go. 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Okay, change. 10, change. Let's go. We go. 1. Very good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 9, 10. Very good. Very good. Okay, so let's stretch. We have 2 minutes. So let's use the 2 minutes to stretch. Here we go. Go side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Let's go. Same way. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll catch you same time tomorrow and stay safe.
Well, a great way to start your morning, of course, and thank you very much to Jamal for the shake-up, and I hope you also pick a few cues on there, so once you are home as early as 6 with us, you can do some push-ups, some hand exercises, so that you can just, feel good. Feeling good is not only about exercises, because this morning Fat Milk is holding us down and saying that you can actually place an order and have some Fat Milk products delivered right to your home by just calling 0551767676, and if you live within Accra, Kaswa, or in Tema, you can actually place the order and have some products brought to your home, but only on some conditions that you're ready to pay the delivery fee, as well as you're ordering more than 20 Ghana cedis. All right, and on that note, it's time for us to get straight into our news flash. All right, welcome back. So now time for us to do our news flash. And since we have a new face in the house this morning, it's only right that I pass on the baton to him. Again,
Kasa na one person will kasa. Just tell the truth. Since we have a new page.
No, you take it on.
It's great to be here.
Wait. So Daniel, wait.
Yes.
One house here, one meeting. You cannot sit in this couch about to talk about national issues and you sing the anthem. Let's go.
Sing me the anthem.
Anthem, national anthem.
We wish to apologize to our cherished audience.
First
Wait.
In the UK.
No.
First off,
This is very important.
every
I agree.
It's very
But
important.
first stanza, it matters to us.
You let me do
Hello.
If you are watching us and you're in the UK, and we want to say we are very sorry, you can't access Joy FM on the TuneIn app or all of our radio channels. We are available on myjoyonline.com, at domonline.com, and we'll be with you on TuneIn very, very shortly. You know what? This is a very, very tight segment. Very, very time.
You know, I think he's trying to buy time not to sing the national.
The final
We've got a whole 3
front
hours.
page.
Yeah.
We've got a whole 3 hours. If not
you
now,
can.
later.
If you can see the front page of the final newspaper, abandoned for 44 years. President Akufo-Addo moves to complete a 750-bed building for Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. This is great news.
Oh, yes.
You know, all of this started with that documentary by Seth Kwame Boateng, Next to Die.
Okay.
And the health minister himself said at the launch that since that documentary aired, which resulted in the building of the mother-baby unit there.
Konfanochi.
Yes, at Konfanochi by the Rebecca Foundation, headed by Rebecca Akufo-Addo, First Lady. And he says the president has been on his case, the health minister said, to ensure that funding is secured for this 44-year-old facility, which was started in a champions time. Yeah, to be finished.
Wow.
750-bed maternity block is great.
Oh, that's great news.
Yeah.
We're also on the front page of the final newspaper. BOG to bridge budget financing gap with 10 billion Ghana cedis. Also, successful simulation at Tema Port paves way for ICOM's takeoff. And Ghana records $936.4 million trade surplus. I'm sure you're thinking, Jay, Sikano Wahi.
Mbaye. Abanso Mbaye.
It's a baby.
Over to you, Mefa.
All right, so I'm going to run you through the daily graphic this morning. A big one in front of the daily graphic is stigmatization, frightening danger, and the Ghana Health Service is committed to ending COVID-19 stigma through collaborative education with stakeholders. This is from Dr. Dacosta Boy, the director of the Ghana Health Promotion Division. Now, also another big one is still on the Unipass matter. Really, as you mentioned, yes. Except that this time around, it seems to be making progress, unlike the first.
Unipass is making progress
at least, yes. Now it's being able to register a few shippers onto. This happened on Saturday.
Yeah.
So there'll be no qualms about it.
Change there, it's always a problem, but when it happens for the
It's just
better.
like
I think the reason for the change was a challenge because the justification given for switching
was not strong enough.
was according to at least the clearing agents. So
at least there's been always a talk of, okay, why would you want to give it to an institution or an entity that earns all of the profits when at least if it was integrated with the GRA and all of that, some level of profit will be coming to Ghana. But really, these things you really understand how it works. Now let's go into the middle page. Now, Old Fadama demolishes. Now the sub headline here is stubborn slum dwellers or wobbly city authority. A question for the gods: is it that the slum dwellers are stubborn, or it's just that our authorities are very indecisive on what to do with all of these structures in the slums?
I think that place just needs to go. I mean, it's for their own
where
safety.
we know as Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah,
but what happens to them? I mean,
Look,
general question, but what happens to them?
The question of Old Fadama, it's been around since, at least as far as I remember, since President Kufuor was in power. And we had political appointees at the time boldly say that it will cost the election if they evict the people and they demolish the suburb. And so the discipline to actually get it done was not applied till now. And it's only grown bigger.
And worse, probably.
Yeah, the question is also what kind of social safety net exists for the people who are there.
I think it's because you see, when you allow the problem to grow, then it becomes your responsibility as government to try and find a solution for them. However, if they nip this issue right in the bud, it wouldn't have gotten here.
Exactly.
And it's not been anybody's responsibility.
You know the next place we may have to worry about?
Tell me.
Motorway.
Oh yeah, a lot of.
It's still, well, I'll
It's
say
coming.
that it's not qualified to be called a motorway as at now.
We are getting there, please.
Yeah.
We just actually opened.
So we'll say that the
don't do
connect-
that.
Oh
They
yeah,
just
yeah,
opened
yeah.
the
Oh,
new
it's getting
interchange.
better.
I
Really.
would agree with you because there's supposed to be some meters of clearance around
the
motorway.
motorway.
Now we've seen
Yeah.
that slums are developing just around.
Keeping the motorway very busy. Now
There
people
are
just
now, there are
cross the
now
road.
taxi stations.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
along the
With
motorway.
companies-
And if we don't do something immediately,
We'll be speaking about this in 44 years from today, saying that it started during the Akufo-Addo government.
Can you imagine Jay and Daniel after 44 years looking like that? Anyway, now what do you make of the president signing the People's Letter for COVID-19 vaccine?
I think it's a very important case that was made. It's 140 presidents, we understand, MFA, have signed this petition, this open petition, basically saying that if there is a vaccine, it should be made available to everyone, regardless of their financial
My
status.
question would be, should people be educated and enlightened on why he needed to sign that? Because people seem to not understand it. They think that he signed a death warrant.
It showed to the trends as well over the weekend, and that's the front story on the Ghanaian Times this morning. It says COVID-19 vaccine must be freely available to all, President Akufo-Addo advocates. Anyway, more stories on the Ghanaian Times here. Front page says 2 suspected armed robbers gunned down, another arrested. Now, I think we are in the era of grand theft auto. You know, recently with the robbery that happened in Tema, and now this one as well. Well, it's on page 3 of the Ghanaian Times. Also, Ghana's COVID-19 recovery rises to 1,754 case counts. Now, I'm trying to make a little understanding of this one. Is it because probably there was a backlog of some recoveries that were not recorded, and then boom, it's in our face?
I was actually talking to a friend in the medical community about this, and the explanation given was that they received a number of tests from these hospitals and from these treatment centers, and they have cleared all of those tests. It doesn't necessarily mean that all these people recovered in the day. It could have been that they received the test in days prior before, but they are now getting around to it. Sometimes, maybe from this center, they would wait till the number of tests they have from this center piles up, and then they run through them and they return them.
Well, there's a country that is actually COVID-19 free now. I think I'll give you more updates in what's trending. Also, last story here says, don't opt for cesarean section as means of delivery. Now, this is from WHOG specialist. Now, this story is very interesting because it says that a lot of ladies now are opting for CS other than, you know, a natural childbirth. And the reasons we can't talk on TV here, but would it be a CS for you, a natural delivery?
Yes. There's no problem if a doctor can give you a bikini cut. You know what a bikini cut is?
And now they have nicknames for it. Now, that's
when you get to sing the national anthem, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, the Daily Statesman J has more details of the commissioning of the Cap maternity block. 155 million euros ready for the project. President Akufo-Addo reactivates the construction of a 44-year-old abandoned health facility. ECNIA exposed more lies of the NDC. This is a story we'll be dealing with in detail today. Professor Ken Ajimayatefa, who is Executive Secretary for the National Identification Authority, is our guest during our big interview. Abronye DC says Akufo-Addo projects are real and they're not ghost projects. That's on the front page of the Daily Statesman.
Okay, so I'll run you through the business and financial times. Now, the big one in front of us is BOD bails out government with 10 billion Ghana cedis to close fiscal gap. It's good to know because then they amended the law that allows government to borrow from Bank of Ghana at least up to a certain amount of money. And this is all in the direction to at least ease the economic hardship. And also, Deputy Trade Minister projects 30% increase in revenue. How that's going to happen is on page 2. I can get to look at it and later update you when the Rainmaker Insurado joins us later on the show.
That is one I can't wait for.
Well, the new crusading guide this morning, real quickly. New voters register blues. Attack on EC needless, says the Peace Council. And also trouble looms at Lands Commission as workers agitate for the removal of overage executive secretary as well. Well, these are main headlines on the new crusading guide. And back to you.
The Daily Guide newspaper says Obinim facing arrest.
I thought he was ill at a point in time. The arrest is still in his face.
He's been accused of hiding at a hospital in Legon. As to whether he's ill or not, we don't know. The question is, how long is he going to hide?
Exactly. Did you see John Benjamin's tweet?
That man is just something else.
So he told him that why didn't he turn into a snake?
To crawl out, eh? to slither away.
To quickly here, also the Ghanaian Observer, nearly what Daniel mentioned. Stop needless attacks on EC, and this is from the Peace Council. That's just the big one in front of the Ghanaian Observer this morning. Yeah.
And also the Chronicle, well, lastly said that naked robbery on health sector as real beneficiaries, sidelined accountants, administrators add names. Well, ghost names popping up on that register, I'm very sure, for people to enjoy the 50% increment in the salaries. And that story, the details is on page 2 and 3 of the Chronicle. And that wraps us up on our news flash. Still, the national anthem is waiting. Oh, we have one more story, do we?
No.
The national anthem is waiting for you.
Okay.
Life is happening right in front of your eyes. Let's go.
Okay, so how does it go? God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Oh, he has a good voice.
And make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors rule with all our will and might forevermore. And help us to resist oppressors rule with all our will and might forevermore. You know what this makes me feel like?
Tell me.
Black Stars games. After this, the guy starts warming up.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to add that to it.
I think this is quite easy. I'll try the pledge tomorrow. So go and
You do the pledge.
Take us.
All right, so we go for a break. When we come back, there's more on the show.
CB men's capsules. And you may use Padarma, Bohobio, CB men's capsules by dear. What 2 points?
I don't know. You're very good. Say that Madame Swama to intend to use it. He said, we need you so we are maybe a house to be credible.
Say to say, my young dear CB women's capsules. A year if it's a woman who feels so.
Hey! CB women's capsules with the Ajo.
Also, CB men's capsules, Ajo.
Susiana.
Ghana man, Merman Damase.
Our pharmacy, chemical, ni herbal shops ni name. Etu phone fresh Susie Herbal Center 0247 111671 and 0246 578750. CB men and women capsules.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
Listen to me like you.
It's me, I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. It's in me.
That must be a neighbor.